This is where we do any maintenance for our blades. All you do here is pull this. This slides up. Safety here keeps you electrically safe, where you cannot crank the engine or the machine will not operate once this is unplugged. Okay. So even if you had to key in the ignition, the guy cannot start it. See our blades? Yep. See the thickness of our disc. On this one here, we run 3 bolts, 3 recessed Allens. On the other side of the machine is the feeler gauge for checking your depth and making sure that your blade to your anvil is at the correct pace.
Oh, is that with the bend? You just put that right on there?
Yeah, you put that on there, and that you access that from on the inside of the end feed. So you'd have to have the end feed up, jacked, blocked, pinned, and then you can check that. Your anvil adjustment is right here on this side of the machine. Here's how you adjust your anvil right here. Anvil adjustment, you're going to do that whenever you run a new set of knives, or if you, especially if you have your knives sharpened, you're going to want to bring your anvil in. You lose distance between your anvil and your blade, you'll have a bigger chip. Bigger chip means the machine's going to work harder. It's taking a bigger bite. Once your chips start looking stringy and long, you know your anvil adjustment's out for sure. They should look like little matchbooks. Nice, thin, little cracker size chips. We're direct drive on our engine, belt driven, and all your adjustments are right here at the bottom of the machine. All our auto feed is down here, and it also does your RPM clock, and you can turn auto feed on and off. You got 2 yoke wheels that bring in your in feed versus the single that you had on your other machine. They are reversing, and they also have, with the auto feed, they'll cut out when it's under a load. So it's load sensing. Whenever this would come into a load, it'll quit in feeding until the engine RPM raises,
and then it shoots
and then it'll come back in, correct. And that's the machine. I mean, it's that simple.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, what do you see over this one versus the competitor's machine?
Well, I guess I like the dual feed. Auto feed sensor looks like it slowed down a little bit. The old one, you know, it was so fast that I think that's where we had a lot of our problems.
You get a quick jam?
Quick jam, real violent. I like that you can open this one up a lot easier to get to the knives, you know, to actually open up the feeders, clean stuff out. You know, it'd be nice because nobody really cleans them out like they're supposed to.
Right. Well, and then what I like best about one of our biggest selling features is how large our table is and how big our end feed is. Our end feed's almost twice as big, and we call ours a 65, which is a 6.5-inch chipper, but we are 8 1/4 by 11 square, and if it fits in there, it will chip it.
Yeah, I think that'll be a nice thing too. You know, the other one we could max out at 7, but we wouldn't run anything more than 4 through it just because.
Right. Just big bushy stuff. It'll all bring it in too.
Suck it right on through.
You see how aggressive our yoke wheels are.
I think the way the notches are too and the feeders, that'll help quite a bit. The other one was just straight bars, so you know there's a lot of slippage and you know ready to throw some chunks through it now.
Did you sharpen on the competitor's machine? Did you ever have to sharpen those to actually get it to bite better?
Oh, no. I never had to sharpen the feeders. You know, manually sharpen the knives and everything. But,
right.
And then just replacement knives, all that simple stuff. But I think it'd be a good machine for us. Very good out there.